The following is a presentation of the Storyline Wrestling Federation. Code Red. Hello and welcome to the Storyline Wrestling Federation's premiere of our primary show, Code Red. Making his way to the ring, of course, is the Clasher Eric Swagert here, making his first appearance on SWF television or TV show. Eric Swagert is the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship and will face the Silver Bullet Kevin Blaze at Show Mercy. And he has agreed to meet face-to-face with Kevin Blaze here. The two have agreed to meet face-to-face right here, right now, today. Here you see the World Heavyweight Champion Kevin Blaze. World Champion defeated the Super Warrior on opening night. And these two met at SummerSlam in a 30-minute Iron Man match. Eric Swagert was the champ going in, and Kevin Blaze walked out the champ. And the stipulation was if Eric Swagert lost, basically, Kevin Blaze wanted to have a stipulation, which was he won the King of the Storylines year 14, wanted a title shot because he earned it, so he used it at SummerSlam, but he was afraid that there might be interference or whatever might happen, so he made a deal. One time only. Whoever wins doesn't give the other one a rematch. They agreed to a 30-minute Iron Man match, no DQ. Kevin Blaze won it 5-4. And the rematch clause is you couldn't get a return title shot. Face to face here. Eric Swagert. Chicago Bulls joke, alright. Oh my goodness, yeah, they have clinched first place. 5-4, that's correct. Kevin Blaze did win 5-4. Eric Swagert laying down the law here. That's true. There were a lot of distractions that cost Kevin Blaze the title. Ooh, that's true. Swagert did win the first fall. That is true as too. That Kevin did win like the next 4 out of 5 falls. Okay, that's correct here. What are they going to pick here? Straight up match here. Looks like it's going to be a regular singles match, traditional match. Wow. All right. Well, how about that? Kevin Blaze telling him you're doomed. You're doomed at Show Mercy here. But we're going to have Eric Swagert in action right now. He's going to be taking on his opponent here, El Masko.
From Mexico.
El Masko here, folks. A rookie in the SWF, making his YouTube internet debut online here. And El Masko has been pretty impressive so far in his career. Hasn't won any titles yet, but is certainly impressing, certainly dazzling here in the SWF. Getting things done, doing his job right, I guess, and rising up the ranks. And currently he's one of the front runners to be the SWF Year 14 Rookie of the Year. And he debuted in May of 2010. You see El Masko here and Eric Swagert. Eric Swagert here is coming out very aggressive here, trying to make it a statement. Schwarzenegger left it up to both these men to decide the stipulation for Show Mercy. And, basically Eric Swagert decided that he wanted a singles match, traditional singles match, one-on-one by the rules to decide who is the better wrestler. And a kick out by El Masko here, our rookie superstar in the SWF, rookie sensation. And that should be interesting. It was a very intense match at SummerSlam when Kevin Blaze defeated Eric Swagert, formerly known as Eric Patrick and formerly known as Kirkpatrick. Eric Swagert debuted as Kirkpatrick, then became Eric Patrick for a long, long time, and now he's Eric Swagert, and a kick out by Eric Swagert here. So if I call him Eric Patrick a couple times, get off my case, come on. And a nice roll up here, pinfall attempt. 1, 2. But I gotta admit though that it looked like Kevin Blaze was a little bit stunned when he walked in this ring just a couple minutes ago and left the stipulation choice up to Eric Swagert. And it seemed to me that Kevin Blaze was daring Eric Swagert to pick his poison. Hell in a Cell, TLC, Last Man Standing match, Iron Man match, whatever he wanted. But Eric Swagert didn't. He just picked a single straight-up standard title shot match, traditional wrestling. And, you know, when I think about this, and wow, look at that move right there. Pinfall attempt. 1, 2, and a kick out. When I think about it, you know, looking at the choices made by Eric Swagert here, you know, I'd have to say Kevin Blaze is a more hardcore wrestler than Eric Swagert. He's a little bit more used to being in TLC matches and ladder matches. Roll it by Eric Swagert there, the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship 2, and a kick out. But, you know, you'd think, looking at this on paper, Kevin Blaze has an advantage in a Hell in a Cell or a Last Man Standing, perhaps over Eric Swagert. Though Eric Swagert has won a title in an Elimination Chamber. He's won it in Extreme Rule matches. But I think Eric Swagert just pulled an ace out of his sleeve. I don't think Kevin Blaze walked in this ring just now thinking to himself, he's going to just want a straight-up match. It was like he was daring him. Challenge me to a Hell in a Cell. Challenge me to a TLC match. You know, it's like he had something up his sleeve. Like he knew he had an advantage over Swagert in a non-traditional match. But if you looked at the way Kevin Blaze reacted to Eric Swagert just now when he said, I want you in a traditional match, Kevin Blaze was kind of shocked. You get your choice of matches, he said, and you want me in a straight-up match? Are you serious? And then he just kind of left. Now, I don't think he was expecting that. But I think Eric Swagert is looking to get in the head of the champion with this decision. I know, Kevin, that you want a Hell in a Cell, or you want another no DQ Iron Man match. But guess what? I beat you in the first fall at SummerSlam. So, I could beat you one-on-one straight up, is Eric Swagert's point. And I think, even though Kevin Blaze did take those next falls, 4 out of the 5 next falls, Eric Swagert did win the first fall. So if that had just been a one-on-one match that night at SummerSlam, Kevin Blaze would have not have won, because it would have only been one fall. And I think Eric Swagert knows that. And I think Kevin Blaze knows that. And I think Kevin Blaze is a little shocked right now, because he was expecting some grandiose match, an intense spectacle, and now he's not going to get that. You know, it's almost like when that big team in sports wants a title, they're going to go to the championship, but they're playing like some team they've already played that kind of sucks, and they don't really want to play them, and they struggle against them, and then they lose. Well, I think that's what's going to happen to Kevin Blaze here, because I think Kevin Blaze is going to be in a situation. Oh, yeah, I'd expect El Masko to use this move. Oh, that's a shocker that a guy from Mexico that's masked is using the 619 here. And El Masko here. El Masko! Whoa! 1, 2, and a kick out by, wow, and Eric Swagert getting more than he bit off in this match today. I think he was expecting an easy match, an easy victory over El Masko, but he's not really getting it. And a roll up here. But again, I think, Kevin Blaze was getting ready for a big match, and now he's going to get ready for a traditional match here. And Eric Swagert's looking to come out and just straight up wrestle. So we're going to decide the better wrestler here. We're going to see who the better wrestler is at Show of Mercy. And Eric Swagert's going to struggle here against El Masko. And again, it should be interesting to see who wins that match. Kevin Blaze, Eric Swagert 2. And a pinfall attempt by El Masko here. And El Masko here calls himself the illegal. Everything he does is some kind of crime violation. He's a Mexican outlaw. Jumped the border. Said, I'm not going to get a passport. I don't care if I'm an illegal immigrant. Everything I do is illegal anyways. So I can live in America illegally. He doesn't care, man. He's a Mexican outlaw. Maybe he's an American outlaw. He's an American outlaw from Mexico. But he is the rising superstar here of the SWF. And see Eric Swagert make that splash off the top rope here. And straight up match. And El Masko is probably having one of the best matches he's had since he's been in the SWF. Yeah, nice there, right there by El Masko. And this is one of the best matches I've seen El Masko have, and he's rising up the ranks. Right now, he's probably going to be Rookie of the Year in the SWF for year 14, and definitely got a bright future ahead here in this company. And a kick out by Eric Swagert. Eric Swagert here, not expecting this kind of match out of El Masko. El Masko's finally, he's in the World Championship match right now. I don't think Eric Swagert's really, I know he's focused on facing Kevin Blaze at Show Mercy, but I don't know if he's as focused on this match as he thought he'd be. He came out looking to put this match away, but El Masko's making it a match. Kick to the ref right there. Eric Swagert over the top rope, connects. And personally, again, Eric Swagert here getting a bigger match than he expected here. Not an easy win here. El Masko is we're getting rising up the ranks, starting to have gradually better matches here. And he's looking to close this year out here, hopefully as Rookie of the Year. And again, he's going to close out this rookie year here sometime soon. I think he debuted in May of last year. And into the ropes goes Eric Swagert here, our #1 contender here, getting the match of his life from El Masko. And El Masko! If El Masko upsets the #1 contender, he might as well. Bleeding. Oh my God, roll up here. If he beats the champion here, he's going to beat him. This is over. No, it's a kick out by Eric Swagert. My God, oh my goodness gracious. Don't mess with fire. Yeah, you bet. Eric Swagert here. Eric Swagert. The Clasher with the Clash. And this is over. 1, 2, is this it? And it is. Eric Swagert wins in a tough victory here.
Here's your winner.
Very tough victory here for Eric Swagert. Bleeding. Got the match. El Masko's best match. And Eric Swagert's going to Show Mercy to take on Kevin Blaze here, folks. And that's going to be a hell of a match here. Eric Swagert with a tough victory, but an earned victory here. And we're backstage now in the Kingdom of Burque's locker room. There is the Burque and Ric Flair. Yeah, corruption. Yeah, corruption in the SWF. Well, that's a shock that there's corruption in this company. Would have never guessed. It seems every damn year there's corruption and more takeovers in this company than I've ever seen in my entire damn life. Ric Flair now is a board of directors member, giving power to the Burque and the Kingdom of Burque here, and Mean Mojo now in the Burque's office. Mean Mojo faces Roderick Rage at Show Mercy. That's right. Mojo and Rage were tag team partners against Bonesaw and Vic Rourke. But then Mojo left Rage for dead in that match. Oh boy, here. All right, folks, and up next, it is Bud Crazy Corona versus the Avenger, Jack Canada.